Our next guest is a personal chef who believes that vegan cuisine is ethically and nutritionally the healthiest way to live. Chef Mary Lawrence is the head chef and owner of Well on Wheels. She uses ingredients that are organic, locally sourced when in season, and minimally packaged. Welcome, Mary. Thanks a lot for coming to the show.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Now, I got to tell you, I've got friends of mine that talk about being vegan, and then other people say, well, I'm a vegetarian. And, you know, give us an idea. What's the difference between being a pure vegan and a vegetarian, let's say?
Right. Well, vegan is all plant-based food, so anything that's, grown as a plant can be eaten, whereas vegetarian also usually includes cheese and eggs, any dairy products and eggs. So it is somewhat stricter, but at the same time, it's still flavorful. You get so much variety with the plant-based foods that are out there.
Now, what was it, Mary, that happened in your life that made you say, you know something, I really need to, become a vegan or have a, what was it that turned your life around?
It was about 14 years ago. I had some health issues, allergies, asthma. I was getting colds all the time, no energy, and I just really felt terrible. So I went to a naturopathic doctor who suggested that I change my diet, and it was all the foods that I loved and enjoyed, such as dairy, chocolate, caffeine, refined flour, refined sugar, basically my whole diet at the time. So I changed literally overnight. And within, 3 or 4 months, my health dramatically improved.
I've heard that, and I've had situations happen in the last few years where I might go to a restaurant and have some bread and then feel like I have hay fever.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what happens to me, too. Yeah.
You got to be able to clean up your act. All right.
Right.
So what are we going to be doing today? Give me an idea of what we're creating. And what I'm observing, you've created.
So today, perfect for the hot, sticky weather we have, and any of these summer days, we're making a green gazpacho, which is a twist on the Spanish traditional soup, which is gazpacho, and, perfect if you're celebrating the World Cup victory of Spain.
This is the big thing to have at your party then.
This is the soup to do it, yeah. So it's a green gazpacho, though, so no tomatoes in this, but, you can use tomato base if you want. But everything that's fresh from the garden. So today, we're using produce, some from my garden, the Well on Wheels garden in Hamden, Connecticut, and some from Hindiger Farm, which is also a local farm in Hamden. And I'd highly recommend them, because it's amazing what you can find at the farmers markets and local farms that you can't get at the grocery stores. So, like, for example, we have over here a couple different kinds of, believe it or not, zucchini. This is a golden zucchini. And then we have what they're calling the 8-ball zucchini, or the, you can make a wish on it, magic 8-ball zucchini. So you can put something like that into your gazpacho. We've got cucumber, green bell pepper, some romaine lettuce, and some scallions are going to be going in.
Now, I asked you a quick question because you are vegan, and I just want to get the whole concept here. In the morning, afternoon, evening, you always stay vegan. So just what would you have for breakfast as a vegan?
For breakfast, I might have some fruit smoothies. I mean, really, with this hot, sticky weather, all I've been wanting to have is fruit. And I'll get, a huge pile of watermelon, cut that up, maybe throw it into a blender or just eat it plain. My standby is often cereal with rice milk and some fresh fruit and nuts on it. But really, there's, a lot of things you just substitute. The milk substitutes like rice milk, soy milk. You can use almond milk if you like that. So you're not really changing that much.
Just be vegan throughout the day. All right, so these are the ingredients, and we're going to put it together here.
Right, so we're going to be I've cut up everything in advance. We're putting it all into the food processor. So we have some cucumbers and green bell pepper.
Okay, nice. I'll take that. I'll give you this.
Thank you.
It makes people think I'm helping.
Yes, well, it is helpful. And then we've got some zucchini. Same thing, fresh. All these are fresh from the garden, so they were just cut up this morning, which really makes a difference with how fresh everything tastes. Then we have some cilantro and some parsley. Okay. I'm putting that in. And then some green onion, which I've chopped up. Just scatter that in there.
Okay.
And then I need to do a little cutting here of some romaine lettuce, which we've had soaking. So just a few leaves. And all of these vegetables that are going in are cooling vegetables. Whenever you have the greens with a lot of liquid in them naturally, and cucumbers are, you think cool as a cucumber. That's exactly what it does to your body when you eat it. So perfect, again, for cooling down on a day like today. So I'm putting that in there. It looks really crammed, but it's all going to get pulsed together. Then for some flavor, we have some capers.
Nice.
And that's going in. And then our seasoning, this is the Spanish tradition of cumin and some cayenne pepper. So a little bit of spice.
Spice it up a bit.
Yep. And then we've got an avocado, nice ripe avocado for some creaminess.
Real quick question, how do you know when the avocado is ripe?
Yeah, good question. So you've got the dark skin, you want to touch it, make sure it's soft but not squishy.
Okay, good.
And it's okay if there's a little bit of brown, you know, this is all going to get pureed, and you just scoop it out.
Okay.
And I'll leave
Oh, that's terrific.
Yeah, and then we've got some garlic, of course.
You got to spice it up a little bit.
Yep.
Now, what about, tell us a little bit about your blog.
Oh, thank you. So my blog is wellonwheels.blogspot.com.
Okay.
And
you have like conversations about being a vegan on your blog?
I do. I have information about classes that I've taught. This actually, this week I'm teaching a class in West Hartford called Fresh from the Farm.
Okay.
So I'll be doing recipes such as this. And so my blog will have information about classes, appearances. I'll probably have a blog about today's appearance.
Great.
Recipe ideas, things like that. So we're going to get a little noisy. Let me get some salt in here. So we've got some salt.
Now, I understand you also believe a lot in giving back to the community. Is that when you go out to the different towns and show this like you're doing in West Hartford?
Yeah, I'll be doing a free raw food demonstration coming up in August at Plainfield Public Library.
Okay.
And all of my events are posted on my website, wellonwheels.com. So if anyone's interested in learning, you know, in detail how to make these recipes, they can come to a free demonstration. I also work a lot with the New Haven Public School System, the YMCA, doing demonstrations for children to help them start eating healthier. All right, we're going to get noisy.
All right,
so
get noisy.
We'll do a little bit of pulsing first.
It's like my car in the morning.
Yeah, it's a little tough. So if you want to take that lettuce out, and we'll put some water in.
Okay, there you go. Put that water in there.
We'll
How
just
much?
dump it all in.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so this will get it going some more. And now I'm just going to let it run.
Go, let it go. All right. It's so great that you've got so many things going on and you're helping out so many people and going out in the community and giving back and teaching more people that it doesn't have to be be vegan.
Exactly. It's delicious. It's refreshing, flavorful. So you can serve it like this, chunky style.
Yep.
I've made some in advance, chilled it, and I've got a little bit creamier.
Okay.
So we're going to pour a little into a bowl here for you.
Okay, and then we're going to garnish it, right?
Yeah, so we've got some nicely pureed. And then we've got, if you want to toss some of that on, we've got some cucumber.
All right.
And green onion. And then we've got a little wedge of lime just to top that off.
Ooh,
I also
so nice.
made what you can do, again, the herbs this time of year are beautiful. We've got some basil pesto here. You could garnish it with some basil pesto. I'll just do this on our top here.
All right, I got to give this a taste.
All
I
right.
got to give it. I just have to.
Okay. Nice and refreshing.
Very good, very fresh.
Great.
You know, if you want this recipe, just go to WTNH.com, click on Connecticut Style. It will be right there. Mary Lawrence, the vegan chef, thank you so much for being here with us.